everybody, this is Monica. So today's topic is intuition. What is it? Intuition is that voice. For me, it's the voice that I hear that guides me. It's my GPS, my that inner knowing that you need to go in a certain direction. It's, in other words, it's trusting yourself, and in other words, it's the voice of the universe, God. So the more that you tap into who you are and align with your true self, the more you hear that voice. Everybody has intuition. The problem is a lot of people are so cluttered in their thoughts, in their ideas, in their negative thinking, that they don't hear or feel it. So let me tell you a bit about my story. I never knew I was intuitive at all. I didn't even know what intuition was. I would follow my gut sometimes, but not really understand how it works. And then 3 years ago, I started doing a lot of work on myself, my internal work, removing, clearing blockages, limiting beliefs that I had. And slowly I started hearing that voice or listening to that. It would say, Monica, call Karen. And I'd be like, why do I need to call Karen? But I would call Karen, and every time I would listen to it, there was a reason I was supposed to be calling Karen or talking to this person or jumping into this. I didn't understand it, but you know what? It was working for me. So I started to continue to listen. And a lot of the things I was hearing was not in my comfort zone, but I understood it, everything. And the more I connected spiritually also, the more I connected, I started understanding that this voice inside of me was the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. It was my biggest cheerleader and my best friend, right? So this person, I didn't need anyone outside of me to validate anything, because I had this feeling inside of me that was like, okay, I spoke and I would get the answers. And I would be like, okay, so I have the answer to this. Do I need to ask other people? Sometimes I would ask other people, but inside, that gut feeling told me where I was supposed to be going, what I was supposed to be doing. And every time, if I would have to call someone, there would be a reason. If I had to go somewhere, again, randomly I would be in places and it would be where I was meant to be. So what I'm trying to say is, everybody has intuition. We all know it, we all feel it, we know when something is not right, when something is right. We all know. We just don't act on it because we're scared. And that's something I love to teach people now, because really my life has changed in so many ways because I've acted on my intuition. I've jumped into things acting on what that voice says. Okay, and there's also two voices that you'll hear. Okay, you'll hear the voice of the critic that will say, oh, you can't do this, la 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 la. And then you'll hear the voice, you will know the difference. You'll hear that voice that will say, you need to do that. Once you clear the clutter in your brain, you will hear the right voice. And also, once you're grounded and you're connected and it's so difficult to explain this, because if you haven't experienced it, it's once you're grounded and you just stop. And that's why I always say, when you're out in nature or when you stop, that's when you hear the answers. Your answers are heard because there's no clutter, and you can hear the voice of yourself or the universe speaking to you. And for me, it happens, I will be standing there sometimes with people, and I will get a message that says, you need to tell them this. In my coaching, a lot of the time, that's why I'm able to do the deeper work with people, because sometimes I will be sitting there with them, and when I'm connected energetically to somebody, when I'm in a session or whatever, I can feel what is needed, and I will, some people call it channeling, but you can, it goes through me. The voice of what I need to do is not about me. A lot of people, if you notice, people who write books, who blog, who make movies, it's not about them. It's about the things going through them and being of service. When I write my articles, for example, I have to feel it, be in it, and then I just start writing, and it just flows because it's coming through me. Like now when I do my videos, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I just start speaking, and I feel like it comes through me, the message that I'm supposed to say. If I'm not connected, I can't speak. I won't know what to say. So just keep that in mind and listen to that voice. If you're hearing anything I'm saying, just get out of the clutter and listen to the voice and let it guide you. And a way of doing that and practicing that, I know it's weird, but just go with me, the oracle cards. So that's how I work now with oracle cards. So sometimes when I'm trying to, with a client, and I want to see what that message is coming through, or actually with myself, every morning I do my cards. And that's why I want to share it with you, because I want to show you how I do them, and then maybe you can get your own and start practicing it to get your messages. So you see, I've got different cards. So I've got the goddess cards today, or the intuition, the intuitive cards, or the soul coaching cards. So what I do is, let's say, I will feel it. I will just sit here and ask, let's say, what is the message I need to give to my audience? And I will just sit here and hear it. And then I'll open my eyes. I always close my eyes. That's how I do it, but everybody can do it differently. And then I look at my cards and I say, okay, it's calling to me this one, the soul coaching, for example. So what I do is I open it, see? And I say, what's the message today for, let's say, the people in my group? And sometimes a card falls out. And sometimes I just feel like counting a number. A number comes up in my head. And it says a number. Like now, the number that's coming up in my head is the number of infinity and abundance. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I say, please give me the message for the people in the group. And I get this card, which is very cool. It's called commitment. So it's about committing to yourself. So you see, the woman in the card has a heart around her. So everybody sees things differently. I see things in visual. So when I see things in color, and I see in visual. So how do you see things? So look at this card. For me, it represents, first of all, the first thing I see in this card is yellow all around it, which is about the solar plexus, which is all about self-love, self-acceptance, self-confidence, self-everything. And it's the yellow one, which is yellow is that color for confidence. So that's the first thing I see. Then I see a woman with a heart, and the heart is all about loving herself. And then the affirmation says, my commitments increase my joy and freedom. So the more you commit to yourself, to your life, to everything, the more beautiful things and people commit to you. So you see how it works? But every day I will get a different card. Not every day the same card, not every day the same message. And then you can do it for yourself. You don't have to do it for others. I do it for others. I do it for myself. I do it in my coaching. But sometimes I feel, okay, I need one about the goddess. What's it trying to tell me today? Or one about relationships. I have the cards. So each one of these packs of cards, they're called oracle cards if you've never heard of them. The one I just picked from is called Soul Coaching. Okay? So that's it. Connect, declutter, get rid of stuff that doesn't serve you, because we're all intuitive. We just need to tap into that. And if you tap into that, you will get first of all, your life will be so much better, because you will be following your purpose, your true calling, your true essence, and you will be doing what you love instead of stuck and stuff. And you'll feel it. Your body even will tell you. Anxiety, a lot of the body, when you feel that, it's when your body is telling you you're on the wrong path. When your body is calm and comfortable, you're on the right path. So listen to that voice. And everybody gets it in different forms. I get it in a voice. I get it in messages. I will get little things. And you all have messages. The thing is, we don't see them. Okay? Have a great day, people. And tap into your intuition. And show me how you tap into your intuition. How does it work for you? What did you hear today? How do you use it? Okay? Wonderful. Bye.